Hi everyone, my name's Jess and I'm going to go through a simple overnight oats recipe. This is the serves one recipe, but I do times the mix up normally into three different jars and keep that in the fridge and then have that for a quick breakfast whilst I'm at work in the working week. Lovely at the weekend as well. Really good if you've got kids. It means that their breakfast just ready to go in the morning, just straight away. I really like overnight oats, especially as it's coming into the summer and getting a bit warmer. It's nicer to have as opposed to porridge, because sometimes it's not what you want to feel really warm when it's already warm outside. So yeah, that's it basically. So it uses Greek yogurt or Icelandic yogurt or 0% fat natural yogurt, any just plain yogurt that you can have or you like, whichever is your preference. I use Icelandic yogurt, so it's 30 grams of that. To that I'm going to add some protein powder, so I just add 5 grams of protein powder. I have quite a few different flavours. It's really nice even just to have plain yogurt and then flavour your yogurt and just eat that, or equally flavour your yogurt and then put your yogurt in the freezer, and it makes a really nice frozen yogurt sort of recipe, really just a simple type thing, and that's really nice in the summer as well. This one is a strawberry cream flavour. I've also used white chocolate, I've used banana fudge, yeah, so there's some really nice ones just to give that plain yogurt a bit of flavour. I'm going to use 30 grams of oats. I'm going to use some chia seeds and some fresh fruit as well. So I normally just put them into these sort of tubs that have got a lid on them. You can put them in any sort of like old jar with a screw top lid, even a bowl, and cover it over. I just like these because I'm normally transporting them from my house and then eating my breakfast at work, but with anything that you've got really. So I'm just going to make one variation of this. So this is the berry one, if you like. I've also made one with the banana fudge protein powder, and I add peanut butter to that. I don't have to add any fruit to that one, and then just top that with some chopped nuts. So that's sort of like a banana peanutty take on it. But I really like this berry one, and I normally use the strawberry cream or some kind of strawberry or berry protein powder, or also the white chocolate protein powder for this one. It is really nice. So yeah, we'll get started. So I've got the 50 grams of Icelandic yogurt, and I'm just going to add some of this protein powder. So it's just 5 grams of protein powder. It is just a tiny amount, just to give it a little bit of a flavour to it and get that berry like running all the way through. Nearly there. There we go, 5 grams. So I'm just going to stir that through now. And it makes it go, it'll just have a slight tinge of pink. It looks really pretty. So that's all mixed up. These are great, like, you know, if it's after a morning workout, or, you know, just for a really good breakfast to make sure that you're full until lunch. I really like them, and there is loads of different tastes you can do on them. You can completely tweak them to however you like them, with whatever flavourings or additions you like. So yeah, I'm just going to go with this berry one. And then in this bowl I've got 30 grams of rolled oats. I've got the quite large oats. I just really like them because I feel like they go really plump, rather than the finer oats. But I've used both. Both are completely fine. Both make it exactly the same way. It's just complete personal preference, or whatever you can get your hands on. So to them I'm just going to add a teaspoon of, I never know how to say this, whether it's chia seeds or chai seeds, but whichever you say, for a teaspoon of those. So these are, if you've never heard of these before, they basically just take on any liquid that you give to them, and they go really plump and they thicken things. They're almost like a thickening agent, and they're, you know, really good for different types of what's the word I'm looking for? Nutrients and vitamins and all different things like that. So they are really good to have in your diet. Antioxidants, that's the word. So yeah, they're really great. They do make things really nice and thick and almost give them a really creamy texture. But yes, I love those. So just mix those through the oats, and then that's it. We can start layering it. So I normally start with adding 2 teaspoons of the oat and chia seeds to the bottom of the ramekin. And then I go in normally with a couple of teaspoons of the protein flavoured yoghurt. And then I just add some berries in here. So just a few raspberries, 3 or 4 raspberries, 3 or 4 blueberries, and then repeat the layers. So just add 2 teaspoons of the oats, again with the yoghurt, and then a couple of raspberries, couple of blueberries, and you just keep repeating with the layers. So I normally do the 3 layers. So finish those oats off. Add the last of your flavoured yoghurt. And then just finish that off with a couple of blueberries and some raspberries. So that's that in the layers in the jars like that. So just make some lovely layers. And then I normally add about 50 to 60 millilitres of water to that. You could use milk if you prefer. I find that it doesn't really need it, not with having the yoghurt, so I just add some water to that just to sort of get that going. So I will find my jug. So I normally put it on the scale because anything in grams, when it comes to a liquid with water, if it's 5 grams, it's 5 ml. So I'm going to go on here with 60 grams or 60 ml of water just to cover those over. So with these, they do need to be done the day before or a couple of hours before at least. You can't eat that straight away. And then that's done, it's already in the pot, and that can go in the fridge then, ready for whenever you want it, whichever day in the week. I make them up normally at a weekend, make 3 or 4 up, and I will eat them through until Friday. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. You can do lots of different variations. You can add toppings to this if you want. Sometimes I add some chopped nuts and some coconut sugar, add more berries once it's finished doing its overnight work, anything that you want really. Any low calorie syrups and stuff like that. I have used, whatever it is, some 0 calorie maple syrup. That is really good. You can buy these from quite a lot of places now. There's a few places online that sell these syrups that are just basically 0 calorie. The same with ketchups and barbecue sauce and things like that. So they're worth having a look online for. But yeah, that's the overnight oats. Really simple. You can make it up in loads of different batches, different flavourings, different toppings, whatever you have about really.